What are your early impressions of Tavian?
It's good, good. You know, he's got an infected tooth. That's why he's late to practice. So I'm sure there's been some wonderful internet rumors on that. But he had an infected tooth and had to get it handled today. And we'll see how that goes moving forward. But he's a hard worker and a talented young man. I'm excited he's here.
How easy was that process in getting him in from the recruiting standpoint and to know?
You know, we obviously when a name goes into the transfer portal and you maybe have some interest to help your football team, and we knew Tavian from recruiting him before, and he's a good young man. He's got a great family, and we just reached out to him to see his interest in South Carolina, and he came down a couple times and really enjoyed it and felt like he fit in here. So that was a good opportunity for us and him.
What is the expectations now that he's in the building, Sonny? What's the expectations for him?
Just to work hard. We don't put anything more on our players and bring their best version of them every single day. And if they do that, we'll be fine.
Where does he fit in your running back room right now?
Well, he takes up one seat only.
Everybody else has gotten banged up in these first few days.
Devontae Davis has a midfoot sprain right now. He's going to probably have to have surgery on that, but that's it. Everybody else is fine. We're good to go. Right? We had a couple guys. Nick Muse had to take a test today. I mean, there's been a couple academic things here and there where we've missed some guys, but that's the only issue we've had.
With Davis and that surgery, is that a season-ending thing, or was that just a few weeks?
Probably would be season-ending, just based on that position. But you know, we've got a lot of depth there, and we feel good about where we are.
Coach, you always talk about competitive depth and how it helps your team. With Tavian being there, do you think that takes that running back room to the next level?
Well, again, you know, we need to improve and get better. There's no doubt about it. And anytime you have more competition, that certainly helps you. But you know, that's why I told the team after practice today, we've got more good players on the practice field, which helps with competitive energy, depth, all of those things that go into having a good football team. And if, you know, in 5 days in, I've been pretty pleased with, for the most part, the competition and the buy-in and what we're trying to do. So we're very pleased. Looking forward to watching this film tonight.
Coach, you were talking to Tavian through that process. What was he telling you? What was his reason for being interested in school and everything he was seeing about the opportunity?
Well, I'll let him address those things at the appropriate time. But you know, just it was no different than anybody else that you recruit to the University of South Carolina. We've got a lot of positive things going on here. We have a great situation. It happened to be a situation that fit him. So I'll let him answer those questions.
When did Levante let you know he was leaving?
He texted me this morning. He and I had a conversation. I wish him the best.
Was that just a playing time issue as far as you know?
I assume. Mm-hmm.
Coach, what is your biggest takeaway after these first few days as you kind of look at, you know, both sides of the ball? What is things that maybe stuck out to you?
Well, we haven't taken care of the ball offensively for 5 days, and that's been alarming. But that's something certainly that can be corrected. You know, I think, again, like I said earlier, we've got guys competing hard. We've had 2 good third down days back-to-back. Been pleased with that, and that competition will go in the red zone on practice 6, which will be Thursday. We have an NCAA mandated day off tomorrow, which we'll just have meetings and walkthroughs. But we'll go in the red zone for the first time in practice 6. We're looking forward to that.
You mentioned Thursday that this was maybe the best summer that these guys have had in the weight room with what Coach Gilman's worked on. Have you noticed that impact out there on the field?
Well, you only just as far as guys, you know, being able to sustain at practice, and we've been able to sustain pretty well. The practice we had, I changed it to this afternoon. Wanted to get in the heat a little bit, and it wasn't as hot as I wanted it to be, but it was decent. So, but I've been pretty pleased with the conditioning of the team.
How's Javon getting all been looking?
He's very good. He tweaked his ankle a little bit. He'll be fine. He'll be back out Thursday. We held him today.
Coach, what's the inspiration behind your shirt, Match Me?
Match Me. Dr. Kevin Elko talks to our team and challenged each position group, each position unit. Let's identify who the hardest worker, who brings all the intangible things, the things that take no talent, the things that we're talking to our team about all the time, and match me. And, you know, match my focus, match my attitude, match my effort, match my intensity in what we're trying to do, and just trying to subliminally make sure the players understand the things we're trying to do. You need to explain that to you, Dave? There you go. So you're looking down at a dictionary or something.
Under Armour do that before you, or did you just get a
It's
Sharpie?
a Sharpie, man. It's old school, man. Old school. I don't have to call nobody for this.
Good penmanship.
Yeah, I know. You know, I had my energy and effort the first year. We had guys that had no energy. We had some energy vampires our first year, but we've escaped that.
How do you feel the freshman DBs are retaining?
You know, Jamie Robinson's been impressive. Done a nice job at safety and nickel. You know, Cam and Shiloh and John have all flashed and shown some signs. They all athletically fit. That's the bottom line. You know, that's the number one thing. Make sure athletically they fit, and then, you know, just understand that any one mistake back there is not good. So the urgency of alignment, the urgency of eye control, the urgency of leverage the urgency of being in the right spots and seeing the right things and having the key in the right things is very important. And that's all, that's just a learning process. Some learn quicker than others, and we'll continue to move forward. I mean, they're all eager right now in practice 5. Ask me again in practice 16, 17, and we'll see where they are. But again, I've been pleased with those guys.
How does Tavian's addition affect A.J. Turner?
Well, AJ's, as I said earlier, starting out, he's going to play corner and some nickel. And he's still going to have a role on offense, and he's going to have a role in the return game. And obviously, he's been a demon for us on coverage units, and he'll continue to do that. So he's going to play a lot of spots.
But he'll practice this during camp with the defense.
Well, not totally, but he'll have a role on offense.
Any further update on Jaquez?
Not at this time.
With the 2 offensive line spots, I guess center and then right guard, is there a particular timeline of when you'd like to have a decision made
No.
to split reps?
I think we just, whenever we feel right. I mean, obviously, Eric and I have talked. The offensive line and the secondary are very similar positions from a communication standpoint, and one fatal mistake from a communication standpoint will absolutely kill you and lose you a football game. So getting those 5 guys playing cohesively is very important. Finding that 6th, 7th, and 8th is very important, and we would like to do as soon as we could, but we certainly want to give everybody an opportunity through the camp to compete and be in a situation. And then you obviously got to prepare for any type of injuries that might happen.
Do you think AJ has a chance to be a starter opening game?
Yeah, absolutely.
Any traction or anything that stood out to you as far as the backup quarterback position and
No,
seeing
both guys have shown some flashes, done some really good things. We got to get rid of the football. We had a couple, move the ball situation today. We're holding on to the ball too much at that position. We got to get rid of the ball.